Hey everyone, and welcome back to Malix Plays. If you might notice, it's a little bit choppier because I forgot to turn down the settings. So we're going to try this one a little bit differently. See if this playing it this way will be a little bit better, because I imagine playing it on the lowest graphic setting it isn't the point. Holy crap. Now, a friend of mine had this problem in Elder Scrolls Online, but this looks like it's more on purpose. Oh, shut up.
The necromancer Malix defiles my shrine with vile corruptions.
This is actually pretty cool. So, quick little announcements here. I know I've said in the past I'm not a fan of using Nexus mods because for the most part, you never know what you're gonna get. I haven't had. I've heard about people who get a brand new mod and it ends up being a bug and it ends up wrecking their game or deleting their saves. And truth be told, I've had a similar thing happen where it was just I modded the game to the extent that it wouldn't let me play any of my saves. It wasn't like anything major, but it was enough to make my game feel buggy, and I lost some. I think I was pretty far into the main story, and so I lost that, and I had to start over again. But in any case, I'm getting distracted by Meridia. God, that was hard to do without saying anything else that was stupid. All right.
Of course you will. Go now. Malix has forced the doors shut. But this is my temple, and it responds to my decree.
Okay, how am I getting down? Are you gonna...
I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Okay. Well, yeah, so I picked up a couple mods off Nexus. I went basically to the top 100, and I picked some new ones. I replaced... I normally use the CBBE on Steam, but I decided to try using the one on here. The one on Nexus, not here. This is a little tongue-tied today. That's cool, and I didn't horribly die. Basically, I fiddled with a little bit of that. I added Apache Sky Hair, which I don't think affects men. I'm not sure. Some of this was for my other game that I play that I don't record. Ooh. The one I'm really happy about, the one I mentioned before that I really miss was, if you can see, it's the quality map mod. So I can actually see the damn roads. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal. In fact, actually now I can't see the roads. Did I not install that right? Well, I basically picked a high quality map, but it doesn't look like I installed the roads, which is kind of unfortunate because that's one thing I really need when playing this game. I'll have to see it fiddle with it, and oh well, maybe I did. I might have to take it off the high res map and put it back to the regular map, and then see if that brings the roads up a little more. But it's frustrating because especially when you don't know how to get to a location. Like, for example, there are some really far back in here, like in this area, there's a couple castles and stuff that you have to go. It looks like you can go from maybe over here, but no, you got to go all the way around and back that way. And I feel like you realize that I need a map or something like that, so you don't have to see me just trying to climb over mountains, which is, I feel, kind of boring. But for now, we are going to take care of this quest. Now, any others? Quests on there, or not quests, any mods other than, oh yes, there's one other mod. I was a little disappointed with the have your own stronghold mod, so I got Helgen Reborn. I know it's been pretty popular with people, so I figured, what the hell, I'll try it out and see. I mean, they make a lot of promises, like 3 or 4 hours of gameplay, quests, stuff like that. And I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm just saying I'm pretty picky. As you can probably tell, I'm willing to play really crappy games if it's got some entertainment value. I don't I'm not as picky. Oh, one. Oh, I forgot I had two of these guys. Yeah, and apparently that... How am I out of lockpick? Oh, no. I think I know what happened. I was dumb. I think when I dumped all my extra weight, I accidentally put my lockpicks. I've done that with money before. It's quite entertaining at the same time. But we're gonna see. Well, I guess we aren't gonna see if this works out. If this doesn't work out, you're not gonna even see this video. I'm just gonna restart it, and I might tell you about it. But although that's completely pointless thing to talk about. I have no idea what I'm doing sometimes. I'm possessed by like goofy dolls or something. Demons. See what I mean?
Stay on your guard.
Yeah.
Who's there?
So, not much. Alright. Who shot me?
Who's there?
Well, the guy who shot us. I basically went through and picked like the top 100 on the Nexus mods. Most of them were, like I said, I went with the I changed the CBE body. Oh, dang it! Oh, I'm a dork. Mostly because I feel like I was able to have a little more control over textures and stuff with the Nexus mod. Okay. So I went up here for... So I guess there's a way out. I wanted a little more control. I did try switching to a entirely different skin, and it didn't... That was the UMP body, but it's because it's on Nexus. This is the other thing I didn't like about Nexus. I didn't want to do it for recording. Is that Nexus is there's no adult filters. Like, well, there's adult filters, but some of the good, like the UMP bodies and stuff. Like when I played in Dragon Age, some of the great body skins and stuff that made the characters look realistic were nudes, which is definitely not appropriate for YouTube, and you never know, there's children watching, and so it makes it a little more difficult to do that. So I have to be really careful. And with the UMP body, there is a mod that fixes that, so it's safe for recording, but it's more complicated, and there's a little bit more armor types with the CBBE armor, the CBE body mod, that if I were to change, like if I were to want to pick up other armor mods, it's easier to have, it's easier to find one that's CBBE friendly than it is to be UMP friendly. In any case, quick little enchantment check, because, well, why not? I forgot I actually have nothing on this character. Again, I've been playing off and on, like, if I'm not able to record for whatever reason, noisy neighbors, friends over, you know, for whatever reason I can't take care of that, I can't record, so I usually play another game. I've been playing a little bit more of Bapcraft. Highly recommend that. Anyone who's a Minecraft fan, go check it out. It's not just like, you know, I'm a K-pop fan, but I highly recommend it regardless, because
Kind of thing I've been wanting to see.
lasers sticking out of the sky. So yeah, I basically looked at every mod. I did pick up. I think I mentioned that was the last time I picked up the horse mods, but yeah, I looked at getting even faster horses, but that one's a little bit of a game breaker, because I will put it up to like Mach 5, and it's not as fun particularly for this game. I'm trying to keep it from being too game breaking, which is, like I said, I wasn't a fan of the Hammerrock, because I felt it was very game breaking, because I mean, you saw like everything. I wanted everything in there. It had, like, there's trainers for everything, and while I don't find that to be a usual problem for this game, like, it's bad enough I have a ring that lets me cheat, And I found out that ring, if you basically go to anybody early in the game and buy the, you can buy out pretty much everything. Like, you go to trainer and you buy 5 skill points, you're done. If you're starting from the starting level, that's it. Like, you buy it out and then you have 100. So it's great for, like, people, like I said, great for people who've played the game and just want to get to the cool stuff, lost their saves, already, you know, don't mind cheating after you've beaten the game. That's the one thing I say. If you beat the, don't cheat and then cheat to beat the game. Beat the game and then play with it as much as you want. Okay, need to get up there somehow. Beeping phone. I really need to, you know what? Let's get, I upgraded his, let's test how the difference is. Woohoo! Alright. Well, I really like the crossbow, so let's see. So I gotta get over there, which means I gotta get up here, which means there's gotta be a way up over here, no? Yeah, this is what happens when you're terribly lost in playing stuff that you haven't gotten to. Like, I don't like mentioning games I'm not recording right now, but the one I'm playing right now, it's a different, I can fast travel. I've basically, the rules I've set for myself are different. I can fast travel, it's not a big deal, if I need to turn in quests and stuff, but, I try to make it so I go to every location on the map, not just where I need to go. With this, I make the decision for Gary. Gary doesn't want to go to a cave that he's never been to. He wants to go, you know, like, unless he knows there's a mine on the map, then he'll go there. Otherwise, he's going to try and focus on where he knows he'll get money. This game, I go on every cave, just because I'm still trying to explore as much of it as possible. There's still a few quests that have changed. I don't have any lockpicks. Haha, block. And I feel it's more entertaining that way to... Oh, dang it. Okay, well, now I gotta try and get... Ah! Haha! Double jump. But yeah, I'm basically trying to find some stuff that just... It's not just, you know, me playing, you know... I try and set some restrictions, at least. And mostly the other game is for play with certain things I've never maxed out before, because with that, like I said, with the ring, I play with the ring on that one because I really want to see what happens when you have everything maxed out. Besides it being like having increased chances with legendary dragons, which I've never fought those before. Those are little bitches. Okay, let's see. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak, sneak, sneak. There. Activate. Ow! Son of a bitch! Well, yeah, I think that does about does it. Most of what I did was cosmetic. I would have loved to add more quests besides Helgen, but I didn't see anything in there that made me jump up and down and think, hey, this is something that's not a... Well, you know, let me back up a little bit. There are some quests that I would love to pick up. I think that they would be fantastic additions, but I feel it's more of a post-game thing. Like, once I've done everything in the game, maybe I'll pick them up and show them off. Like, 13 Oranges makes, from what I've heard, makes fantastic quest mods, and they do a good job. They add tons of stuff, but I'm always a little wary of messing with the game too much, because I don't know what I get on these quests. I don't know what is going to happen. Like, I mean, right now I don't really even like having Dragonborn on here, because Gary met the Dragonborn cult. He should technically be going to Morrowind, but we're not going there.
Be careful.
And that's because I don't want to go there right now. Like,
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
alright. Orc hammer. But yeah, it's just, for the most part, I just want to... I don't want this game to become, like... I tried looking. There was a couple that I almost added, which was like, fuck, I'm trying to remember the name of them. Immersive armors, which was, it doesn't change the gameplay. They're balanced armor sets. It adds variety, which I really want in this game. But I felt like, and especially from all, like, I mean, if you, oh damn it. I got a little distracted by talking. So yeah. Basically, I want Gary to have a good variety of armors, like, especially since I was going to say, the screenshots I use for the mods have been, it's been Gary in the orc armor for a while. I mentioned it last video that I really wanted to get some new shots, and unfortunately it feels like I don't get to do that very often. Especially since, like, most time I make his armor, he hasn't run across any kind of Dragonbone armor. He's not in Daedric armor yet.
Stay on your guard.
So it's just this feel like I really should get him, you know, take some time and get his mining up.
Who's there?
Let's try this again without dying horribly. But overall, I just really want a good... I want to start getting some new looks, maybe some action shots, which is kind of difficult to pull off. Oh, damn. No wonder he hit me so hard. I forgot. Alright. Potions. Doop 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 doop. Alright, that's pretty good for now. Uh-oh. Okay, that was weird. I think I've been having this weird glitch lately with using archery stuff. It's been fantastic. Yeah, basically it'll not let me, oh god, it's like Elder Scrolls Online again. It's not letting me roll, which I can't, doesn't really matter because I don't have that set up on this character, but it's also not letting me use my bow and arrow, and it actually quite irritates me, because in this case I was trying to shoot the guy and I had a clear shot, but for some reason, no, didn't go through. Now this guy hits hard. I really need to get like a resist magic armor set. A couple other things, like I took out immersive armor and weapon sets. I didn't get those. I thought about it, but it just, some of them were really complicated, and like even now, like it's still a little bit as you can tell, it's a little bit choppy just adding these. I turned down ultimate follower mods. Oh damn, oh that's what happened. I'm out of bolts. So it had nothing to do with that weird glitch I've been having. It's... Alright, let me see if I can get... Alright. I should put potions on. That is for killing me twice. I get to kill you once and you stay dead. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, there's more of these guys? Oh, god damn! I guess he's a necromancer, that makes sense.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
Ow. ground. No, you're going to put me in the sky again, aren't you? I always feel like there's going to be that one bug where it's like... I've had it happen random times where Alduin won't show up at the beginning introduction. So, it's stuck there. My thought here, though, is that what's really going to happen is it's going to forget to put me back on the ground. It hasn't happened yet, but it's not a fun sensation. I've seen this thing get all the way down to about 2 feet from the ground, like a good nightmare. Right before you impact. Okay, well, that was fun. So I think
Valkyrin is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you.
yeah. Can I go like over there?
A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald.
Yeah.
The mighty dawn.
I'm pretty sure Gary's gonna be like the herald of many things, and they're gonna contradict one another.
Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
Because I'm basically thinking that he's gonna turn down a lot of quests now, but we'll
May
just
the light of certitude
because right now he's working for assassins. He's not working for thieves, but he'll probably end up working for thieves. And fudge. Okay, I'm not dead. That's good. Okay, so I think we'll call it here. The next stop on the map is to the north. Fantastic. We're going to check out Wolf Skull's Cave, and then we're going to help Serana get home. Probably not in the same episode. It would be nice, but I don't think it's going to happen. In the meantime, this is Malix Plays, and I'll see you all in the gaming universe.